Hi, welcome to Jackie's Literary Corner, and I thought I would talk to you guys about something that I think I like to believe that a lot of booktubers can relate to. And that's when you decide to unhaul, whether it's a whole bunch of books or maybe only a few books. And I have a bit of a confession to make, considering that this author is incredibly popular. I think I'm going to donate, once I finish the series, I'm going to finish the series first, Throne of Glass. Donate it to the used bookstore, which I always tell myself that jokingly that I'm doing the used bookstore a favor here in town because, as I've said in the past, this is originally a retirement community. Like, it's for people who like golf and stuff. Although they're starting to expand. Like, there is a high school and an elementary school and a middle school close by, and there is a community college. And there are a lot of up and coming families, so it is expanding, of course. And I imagine a lot of the high schoolers, if they're in college, they probably did go to the Sand Hills Community College. But unfortunately, it's mostly thrillers, mysteries, some classics, a lot of mysteries, a lot of thrillers. So there's not a lot of like the popular YA authors. Like, there's not even a lot of Stephen King here that I've seen at the bookstore. I've seen more at the library, but like Sarah J. Maas or Maggie Stiefvater, like not a lot of the really popular YA authors are here. I mean, there is definitely in that bookstore. There is definitely a little table with a bunch of containers full of young adult and kids books. Like, I've seen a few Harry Potters there and some other, and like, but it's a used bookstore, so it takes donated books. So there's not necessarily a guarantee. So, long story short, I'm thinking jokingly that, oh, well, I'm helping them out. I'm doing them a favor by giving them some of my books because I have some of the books I've donated are like the popular YA authors. The reason why I'm deciding to donate them is because I only have this shelf that you see, and then I have another shelf with 3 rows that also has drawers where you can put clothes and stuff like that. Originally, it was my parents, and they used it for like the TV, but it does have shelves, so I also use it. But as I've said in the past, my mom has told me I'm not going to buy you another shelf, and I don't know if I can ever afford. Maybe one day if I ever gain full independence and live on my own, or at least with a roommate, maybe I'll get another shelf, or I might get a smaller shelf anyway. What I would really like to do is I want to get those shelves that I've seen where it's not one big empty space, but like a bunch of block spaces. Because I don't know why, but I like that image, that aesthetic. I just think it's a really cool and very different. And I kind of like the floating shelves too. I think that's a cool idea as well. Although I would be very nervous about that as well. But anyway, so I'm feeling like I don't know if there's so many other books and so many other series that I want to get into and I want to check out, and there's some older ones like classics that I want to get into. And there are a lot of books in Throne of Glass. There's like going to be 7. The 7th book will be coming out, I think, later this year. And I admit, as much as I did enjoy Throne of Glass, I prefer ACOTAR over Throne of Glass. Like, I prefer Freya over Aelin, especially now that Aelin has become Aelin. And plus, even before, she could get on my nerves, even before. And, I love the story, and I think it's so cool. Which, this is something else I was thinking about, how, like, there is a little nagging voice in my head that makes me, that the reason why I keep certain books, even though I probably should donate them, is that I feel like people are going to be like, oh, you must not really love them if you're going to get rid of them. But then that would be silly. Because I watch a lot of people unhauling books, and some of the books that they unhaul, they say that they did like them, they just decided they had to get rid of them for one reason or another. And my reason mostly being for practical purposes. In other words, I need to make room because we sometimes we move on and like other stuff. Although I have the other reason is because I am rebuying the Lunar Chronicles, and I've been rebuying Kate Morton's books of hers that I love, which I cannot wait to get Clockmaker's Daughter. It is coming out soon. I don't know when, but I cannot wait for it because I just love Kate Morton. I love her writing, and her stories are beautiful and fun. And if you like historical fiction, I definitely recommend Kate Morton. Anyway, so I'm just feeling like I need to. It would definitely be a big step for me to donate those books, because it's just like with Mortal Instruments and Infernal Devices, I end up donating those as well. And I've seen those at the library. So I could always get those at the library if I want to reread them. And I'm still kind of into Cassandra Clare. Like, I have the Bane Chronicles I need to finish. And I have, last Christmas I got Shadowhunter Academy. I want to read that. And then I keep putting off getting Lady Midnight, but I do want to read it. I want to read that one, Lord of Shadows. But maybe it's good that I wait, or maybe this is just an excuse, because the third book won't be coming out until, I want to say, 2019 anyway. So in Lord of Shadows, they say ends on a cliffhanger. So I don't. So I guess I am one of those booktubers that says words like a lot, certain words a lot. And in my case, it's so or anyways. And I say a lot. I just feel like I need to do this. I don't know if I'll ever read them. I don't think I'll ever read them again. I mean, there's a lot of books, and they're really long, and I struggled through Queen of Shadows. And I wouldn't feel right keeping the rest of the books of the series that I love a little bit more than the others. And my copy of Tower of Dawn, it's not one of the special ones. If it was one of the special ones, I would probably keep it. But it's not. It's just a really cheap hardback, which was really nice. I was very excited about that. Even though it was an exclusive edition, I was very excited that it was like $4.97. So I was, even if it wasn't exclusive, I was like, awesome, I have to get this. And I've been waiting for a long time, and it was eventually going to come out in paperback, but I didn't know when. I didn't know if that was going to be a year from now or what. So I bought that one, but like I said, I'm going to finish out the series, but I think I'm going to donate it, but I'm going to keep the other one. The other series, ACOTAR. Although I'm probably never going to reread the Court of Thorns and Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm probably never going to reread that because I don't like Tamlin, although I do feel sorry for him. But I do love Mist and Fury. And I'm going to get A Court of Frost and Starlight soon, but I don't know when. Although, I'm hoping that maybe if I can go with my mom tomorrow to the shopping area where that nice toy store is, and her Weight Watchers meeting. I'm hoping that if it's in the morning, I'll be able to go with her, and maybe she can let me go to the country bookstore, which, granted, that is a little smaller than, actually, it might be the same size as this Books Million. But I'm hoping to get, I might be able to, although she might still be like, please only get one book. But if I can get more than one book, I might get The Immortalist by Chloe Benjamin, and I might go ahead and get Lady Midnight. I hope. I don't know. I don't know if that will happen or not. But anyway, so is there a book or book series, or are there some books, or is there more than one book or series that you've constantly debate about getting rid of, and because you still like it, you did enjoy it, but you feel like you're not as hardcore of a fan of that particular book or that series, and you're just trying to make room, and you feel like you have to get rid of it? Or maybe I'm the only person that feels this way. I mean, maybe not though. I mean, I'm hoping I'm not, because I do watch a lot of, I have watched a handful of unhaul videos. Of course, they've also said that the Pocket books, they just happen to not like it. But please comment below if there's, like I said, if there's a book or a series that you did enjoy, but you had to make a tough decision and be like, okay, I need to donate this book or get rid of it or give it away to someone else. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, you haven't been watching this video and liked it, please click subscribe. And to all my viewers, love you guys, and I hope you are enjoying your reading. Alright, bye!